Jews for Jesus. If you told me that I'd be spending my summer vacation studiously attending their Bible meetings, I would have carved out your eyes with a rusty mezuzah and filled the holes with hot deli mustard. But it was my own choice. I wanted to be there. I needed to hear their message. I was not looking to be saved. I was on a deep undercover assignment, and my job was to rip the sheets off these creepy messianics and expose them as the dangerous religious cranks that I knew them to be. Now, friends, let me say that I'm all right with Jesus. I don't agree with everything he said, but whenever I have ever agreed with everything anyone has ever said, his message seems sound to me. Kindness, peace on earth. He stood up for lepers and whores, and he turned water into wine. I figure he has little to do with the moral majority, the Ku Klux Klan, the Spanish Inquisition, Miracle Whip, or the intolerant Bible thumpers that play Republican politics like a high-stakes game of smear the queer. Blaming Jesus for that crew would be like blaming the Grateful Dead for having fans who smell bad. Summer day in New York City. I let one of their slack-jawed zombies broadside me, which means giving me one of their pamphlets. Yeah, one of them featured a picture of a Jewish star and a pig, proclaiming that Jesus is so powerful he can make us pigs kosher to God. Special dispensation for a bacon cheeseburger would add souls to the flock. The Jews for Jesus are not Jews, not at all. They are Christian evangelicals, fundamentalists, part of a large group of Messianic Hebrews, zealous missionaries, and swindlers peddling cut-rate salvation and trying to complete the Jews, which is their condition for the end of days and the second coming of Christ. The lies these people tell are mind-boggling in the extreme. Their meetings are awash in gore and stupidity. And the worst of this holy roller yammering is a particularly foul view of the Holocaust as some sort of blood sacrifice so that the Jews can atone for their sins. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is a story to be believed. Well, I offered to them. Last night I was watching Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and it got me to thinking about evolution. This is not what they wanted to hear. There would be no monkey talk for these Jews for Jesus. Science, they told me. Science only has theories, and they're always changing, they explained to me. You need proof. The Bible was written 4,000 years ago, and it hasn't changed. believing that all you can eat pigs in a blanket buffet and the promise of condomless sex with a disease-free chicks a porn store would have gotten me back into that theological kook house. Because friends,